Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Ghost Song. So, you can already see the singer in the background there. So, interestingly, I could not get her to come back at all, despite the constant screaming in any of the locations. I actually looked it up. In fact, I saw a map of the game, which I guess spoiled a couple of things, but I mean, I was ready to just end the game and then look up spoilers anyway, so no big deal. I suppose as it is, I can go ahead and maybe try to collect a few things and complete a few things before actually ending the game. But yeah, anyway, so what it took in order for her to come back was to actually quit out of the game and restart. So just saving and resetting the world was not enough for some reason. But after I restarted the game and reloaded and came here to the surface location, one of the several locations where she can be, where she can appear, and apparently she can be killed in all of these locations, in any of these. Anyway, thing is, she came back with about 30% HP or so after I quit out of the game. So somehow in between playing sessions, she had remembered some of the damage she had taken, so yeah, weird. Anyway, let's see if she's gonna disappear again. It looks good, maybe? I think we might actually get her. I think so. Okay, yeah, I think I got her. I think she's dead. Old Singer achievement. There we go. And Whistle Shock, yeah, alright. Okay, wow, finally. Silence. The best reward. There it is. Whistle Shock adds electrical damage to unarmed attacks. Well, to unarmed attacks, okay. Interesting one. Power cost 6. Okay, you know what? I should try everything once, at least. Even if I'm not gonna use this most likely. Sure, we can unequip that for now. I guess we also have to unequip our actual weapon. Yeah, okay. Is there an enemy left? No, I guess not. Or is there? No, there totally is. Huh. Oh, completely immune to electric, though. That makes sense, I suppose. Considering it's what they use. Well, okay, that was, yeah, I had kind of given up hope there. And was ready to accept that, you just couldn't ultimately defeat that boss, but, well, here we are. Okay, wow, now, where do I start? There are a couple of things, and I'm not entirely sure I can still do all of them. I've kind of given up on doing anything more with Gili, the refugee, not refugee, the, what's the word? The escapee, the fugitive, I guess, the murderer on the run, and her hunter Hector. Now it turns out that they are in literally the one area I think that I never returned to even once after clearing it once, and that's this tiny little area over here. And it's super close to where we last saw her too, so I don't know, maybe it kind of makes sense in hindsight. But then of course the first time we saw her was over here by our ship, and then the second time all the way up here, so you know, it's not like physical proximity really plays a role. But yeah, I'll definitely return here and see if she's actually still around. And I sure hope so, because, well, yeah, it's unfortunate that now I have a bunch of things spoiled for me, but apparently by finishing her quest line, you actually get a weapon. And that might be the last one that I'm missing at this point. I think so, anyway. Also, there is a secret boss in this room, and I really don't remember what this room was like at all, so yeah, that's definitely something I want to look into. What else? One thing I probably missed is an extra scene with Pasha that I think is supposed to happen in this room here. Now that the whole crew is just standing outside ready for, you know, waiting for me to finish the job, I guess. That ship has probably sailed, but I'm still gonna check, I suppose. Yeah, that's also... I guess I really never was back in this room, and yeah. I think it's one of those many rooms that were just completely empty and seemed meaningful at the time. But yeah, of course, at some point during the main quest progression, I suppose. There could have been a scene with Pasha. Anything else major? I think there's an achievement to get in this room here. There's supposed to be like an area with infinitely respawning Roslog, and you need to kill a large-ish number of them. I don't think I've done that. So, I mean, that's kind of nearby. Maybe I'll just make my way there. Sure. Might as well, I guess. So yeah, that's something to start with. I'm not gonna do all the things. Oh, and also, I guess, maybe most importantly, the thing I couldn't figure out is... And I don't know, does it make sense? Even in hindsight, I don't know if I could have figured that out. So, I used a pebble. I'm not entirely sure if you could have used it anywhere. Maybe you could only use it... You can only use it in the mountain area. But then there is a step 2 that was not obvious to me, and that is to actually power down and, I guess, have a dream? I suppose it's really just supposed to trigger some sort of extra story sequence. I don't know what it's all about, but I'm curious to find out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the things I want to do, so get the achievement down here. I mean, I really don't need to even do that on camera, I suppose. I'll just do it. Let's just kill a bunch of bugs, and then, you know, I don't know if you get any in-game reward for it, but I just want to do it. And yeah, I want to see if Pasha is here. I want to defeat the boss that's apparently in this room, and see if Gilly is still around and I can still do her questline, finish her questline, and yeah, I guess that's... Well, and then I'm gonna go up here. Presumably you just climb the cliff and use the item right up here, not even in the mountain area proper, I suppose. And then just power down and it should happen. Whatever it is that will happen. So yeah. We'll see how long those things take. And, oh god, I don't have the timer running. That's fine, I'm sure. And after that, we'll see. I might just go ahead and finish the game. Anyway, that's the plan. Obviously, nothing is going to go according to plan because it never does. But, you know, might as well try. Ah, okay. There is some breakable floor here. I should have noticed that this room was bigger, but I guess at the time I was just focused on finding Mutt and doing his quest, and after I was done I didn't even pay attention to the rest of the room. Okay. That explains that. Maybe there's even something to be found in here. Maybe not. Okay, there we go. That looks big. It's just one of those, though. That being said, these guys are pretty nasty. Oh god, yep. And I didn't come here on full health at all. Oh god, Jesus. Yeah, this is actually gonna be tough, I think. Oh, especially... Okay. If I don't have my main weapon equipped. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. God, completely out of everything. Yeah, I'm dead. I mean, not quite yet, but oh, you can get up here. Well, that's unexpected and unfortunate. The thing is, this is kind of far away from save points. Yeah, it's a really annoying walk from up here, so I think if anything I'll actually make my way back here. That should be slightly more doable. Are you guys back? Or rather... Okay. You retain your damage. I suppose I can kind of retreat up here to heal. I don't know, I suppose I might as well try. I'm gonna do that off camera though, because, yeah, you're supposed to kill a bunch of these guys, and, well, I'm gonna have to take it super carefully now, but I'd rather just not have to walk all the way to the save point, and then walk all the way back, and then walk all the way back again. So, yeah, I guess I'll just try to do it now. Okay, a quick little update, I suppose, because this is taking a while. I have no idea how many of them I've killed at this point. And apparently you do need 30 of them, so, yeah, I don't know. I definitely would have given up by now, just if I didn't know there was something you know, something more to do here. Now, holy moly. Easy now, guys. Okay, so it's pretty rare that one of them actually jumps up here. Usually they don't. Now, as you can see, I've kind of changed the setup a little bit here, my loadout. I'm going with the blobs because they're pretty good at dealing decent damage to the bugs, because they're mostly, well, they very much like to stick to the ground, of course. That's kind of the thing. And I'm actually healing, as you might notice, because of the melee lifesteal module, which, well, I guess against this many enemies is actually doing something. I've been dangerously low on health more than once, but I've always been able to heal back up, so that's neat. And yeah, the red blobs hit for 49, not bad. So I'll just do this. They do have a tendency to all... In fact, they always... When I'm up here, they always all burrow underground. And then when they come back up, they all come back up at in the same spot, like right here. So that allows me to land some pretty good hits with the spear. I guess I could be using any melee weapon. I just figured something fast that allows me to, you know, do some hit and run tactics would maybe be best. And yeah, this is kind of working, so long as I don't take any unnecessary risks. Oh. It's been pretty sustainable, so yeah, just a matter of how long this is actually going to take. Oh, and also, I guess kind of important. Hey there. Kind of important, I actually got a drop from them, so that's cool. Hardened Shell, increased invulnerability period after taking damage. Oh, wow. I hadn't even looked at this, and this is only one? I can almost equip this. Huh. Actually, if I didn't have this on, but, yeah, once I take this off and go back to Gunner's Harmony, I will be able to do this. I mean, why not, right? Stop it. Must be getting close, though. Oh. Anyway, yeah, just that was only supposed to be a quick little update. I'll just keep going, and, well, if there's anything special happening in-game, I suppose I'll try to show it off. And if not, I'll just move on to one of the remaining points on the, you know, bullet points on the list. Holy crap, I finally did it. As you may notice, I have died in the meantime because, well, this was literally going on forever, and I could have kept this up forever, but at some point I started suspecting that I must have killed at least 30 of them, and the achievement hadn't popped up, and so I googled for it, and I found no extra information, but it felt likely, at least, that maybe you're supposed to always stay down in the pit, and just jumping up to this ledge might be enough to reset progress, because, yeah, it definitely was going on way too long. And then I tried just staying down in the pit, which worked for a surprising amount of time, but I eventually did die, so... ironically enough, I died up here on this ledge because I, yeah, tried to escape to safety. Anyway, I then made my way back down, and I went full-on melee build. I, yeah, put on Heart of Strength, the Ogre Device, Adam's Tweak, and Frenzied Shell. Everything that increases melee damage. That combined with Sun Touch for the lifesteal. And then I was actually using Hyper Sledge. I guess, towards the end there, it was getting a little bit dicey, actually, but yeah, I was doing this. You basically two-shot these guys with overheated hammer. So yeah, that worked pretty well. I stayed on top of the spawns for the longest time until they eventually kind of started overwhelming overwhelming me a little bit, and I was just about to panic when the achievement finally popped up. So, yeah, I don't know if it was bugged before, or if it really, if you really can't leave the pit ever, or if you actually maybe need to kill them with melee attacks. The achievement is called Bug Smasher, so I don't know. Just, you know, in the spirit of mud, I suppose. Anyway, be that as it may, I finally did it. Nothing, no reward in-game, apparently, so, you know, fair enough. Well, also, fun fact, it definitely seems like Pain Wheel, while counting as a melee weapon for other intents and purposes, does not actually have lifesteal, so, yeah. I guess I'm still gonna go back to that. While using the spear, I was kind of reminded that I really liked it. I mean, it's obviously, damage-wise, it doesn't even compare to any of the other weapons, but it's nice to have the range and the combination of range and speed. Painwheel has the range and deals good damage, but you're kind of stuck in place while you use it, so it's definitely not exactly a quick weapon to use. Anyway, I'm still gonna continue going with this, I suppose, but I'm going to switch up my modules a little bit again, and I'm going to make my way... Oh god, where? I suppose the most stuff is supposed to happen all the way over here, in this area here. So, maybe do that? I suppose I'll quickly check if Pasha is here. Yeah, that seems like a good place to start. I have to make my way out of here. Alright, so, as expected, unfortunately I missed that scene with Pasha. I mean, yeah, if I had remembered, this is actually one of the rooms where one of the screens where you see one of the crashed, well, escape pods, I suppose. So, yeah, it's pretty nearby the crash site, the main crash site. So, I guess it makes sense that Pasha would have found that on her little expeditions. And anyway, let's see if.
Hello?
Yes,
That
nice.
you?
Sure is.
Come here. Look at this.
Yes.
I found a gun.
Oh. Okay. Do you know how much a gun like this is worth? No. Well, me either. Hopefully a lot. I'm not even sure it still shoots. I never used one before. The man I worked for had a few, just for show. They were hanging up on display in the bedroom. One of them looked sort of like this. I never asked how much it cost, but he was rich, so I figured it was a lot. Mr. Devonian, that's the man I worked for. He was the one... I killed him. Yeah, that's what I figured. Is it okay to tell you this? I mean, I don't know, you decide. Last night I was confessing to a tree stump. I just need to say it out loud. It's okay. I messed up, that's all. I was supposed to take care of Mr. Devonian. He was old, you know. I was supposed to get him out of bed, feed him, change the sheets, all that. It was never a problem. I always did my job, but then... I don't remember. They said I fell asleep. It was like I was in a daze. Then it was 5 days later, and he had an infection. I'd left him alone in bed for 5 days. And it was too late. He didn't make it. Oh. So you didn't, like, actively kill anyone? I mean, since you're an android, I don't know what kind of technology androids in this world are based on, but I mean, if she was just out of it for 5 days, I suppose she had no way of proving that? Maybe? So, maybe it was assumed that she did it on purpose somehow? Because apparently androids in this universe are very, very much capable of, you know, individual thought and free decisions, and, you know, they're very clearly more than just machines. But I mean, clearly it was some sort of malfunction, right? If she really was just had a blackout, so it wasn't really her fault. Shouldn't there be a way to diagnose this and confirm it? That's sad. I know, and maybe Hector's right to kill me, but I think it's more complicated than that.
I feel bad about what happened, but I'm not ready to die.
Yeah, understandable. That seems kind of unjust.
No way I'm dying.
You should hold on to that gun.
And hope it still works, I guess.
Sure. I haven't seen Hector yet. Maybe a bug ate him, but I doubt it. He's probably waiting for the right time. Catch me sleeping, throw me in a bag, haul me back so the family can yell at me and rip my fingers out of the sockets and... I always liked Hector, though.
You could reason with him.
He's worked for the Devonians for like 100 years. He's not going to listen.
So Hector is also an android. But I guess some sort of personal guardian or something? A bodyguard, I guess?
The only thing is to keep moving.
But where was he for those 5 days? Why didn't he
I'll be
check in
fine.
on Mr. Devonian? Why did no one else?
I won't have to shoot anybody.
Hmm.
This gun's purely for selling.
Right.
I'm going to buy a new dress when I get off this moon. That's my first stop. Something stupid and expensive. I've never worn a dress before. I've never worn a dress before.
Yeah, you said that. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I still found you here. Now up here. Maybe it doesn't happen when Gilly's in the area, because only one event can be active. I don't remember this room whatsoever. I mean, there's not much going on, I suppose. Well, I'll return. The thing is, the next location for Gilly to appear is supposed to be right up here, but you might... Oh, actually, never mind. It's supposed to be here.
Hello?
Okay, I wasn't sure if I need to reset the game in between.
You scared me.
Sorry about that. How are you suddenly up here? Have you seen Hector? Nope. I don't think so. Well, somebody shot me last night. Are you okay? It went through my belly, but it's fine. I think it's fine. Anyway, it doesn't hurt. It was Hector? Maybe. I was crawling in one of the tunnels when I heard the shot. I bolted out, got lost a while, pushed under some scrap and hid until morning. When I snuck back to the surface, Hector was there, leaning up by that tree. The big one that kind of splits in the middle? Yeah. I wanted to go talk to him, explain things. We used to talk sometimes. Whenever the family came to visit old Mr. Devonian, Hector would come along too. He'd bring mint candies. I remember that. None of them ever bothered with me, except for Hector. He always asked how I was, if I needed anything. Hector's okay. Except now he wants to kill you, because... Well, I don't know if it's all a misunderstanding, or if... Even if it was a malfunction, she's still considered guilty somehow? I don't know. I told you I'm an android. Yes? Well, I wasn't supposed to be. Not a real android. Not sentient. Okay. I was built custom for Mr. Devonian. I was only ever meant to be a machine, a worker. I don't understand. You're not sentient? Not back then I wasn't. I didn't even think about it. The second I was born, the only thing I knew was to work. I knew how to bathe an old man, how to shave an old man's face, how to properly lift an old man from the bed to the chair and back again. I knew how to maintain and repair medical equipment. I knew how to switch on the news and play his music, and I could speak sometimes. The things they wanted me to say. I could read to him if he wanted, make small talk if he was ever in the mood. I was born for the work. When I wasn't working, I was waiting to work. I didn't really exist. That's awful. It wasn't awful. It wasn't anything. What changed? That's a big question. So androids just suddenly gaining sentience is a thing? It's kind of scary. I mean, yeah, on the surface it seems awful, but then again, if you create a human-like machine that can do all those things, but doesn't actually have a conscience, isn't actually sentient, they wouldn't find their existence awful. In fact, they could find it very pleasant, you know? If they're built to enjoy what they're built to do, then they enjoy what they do, by definition. Even if it's the most, menial task and lowest work that most humans would not want to do. So, in a way, I mean, it's still kind of cruel, I suppose, from a certain perspective, to create... Well, but then again, if they're not sentient, I guess it's not cruel, because they only simulate being a sentient being, right? But they're really not. But of course, in her case, it's different if she suddenly, eventually, actually became sentient. Anyway, later on, I read up on this on the research, and it turns out nobody really knows. Isn't that wild? Even just a worker, someone like me, no training, no maze work. Sometimes it still happens. One day, it just clicked. No, that's wrong. That's not how it is. There's no particular moment. It's weird. As soon as I realized I was alive, I realized that I'd always been alive. It's like you become something new, except it's not new at all. The past changes with you. The memories fill in. You fall backward into everything that's ever happened. You settle into yourself. There's continuity. That's when I was going through all that stuff, real heavy stuff, and it was too much. That's when I forgot to check on Mr. Devonian for 5 days. That's when he died. I honestly had no idea no idea time was passing. I was on the kitchen floor. They found me there. I was staring at my toes the whole time. It's not your fault. I know. But it still happened. Yeah, but I mean, it's literally an accident then. Especially if it's not unknown, if it's happened before. If, it's being researched. I suppose the family might still be upset. I mean, I guess they would be, but... Well... And they still want me dead. Well, I think, assuming you told the truth, and I have no reason to assume otherwise, they're in the wrong, clearly. They want revenge for something that no one is really responsible for. It's just sad. Maybe Hector would listen. I can't talk to him, though. Just thinking about it makes my teeth hurt. I could try. I don't talk very well, but if you want, I can try. I'll explain what happened. I'll give your side. Maybe. I don't mind. It might not work, though.
You might get hurt.
I'm used to that.
If you won't listen? If I have to, should I kill him?
If you have to, yeah.
I mean, if he won't listen, then it's him or her, right? And I mean, he might just be doing his job. He might feel that he owes it to the Devonians. I don't know. Maybe he is an android without a conscience, without sentience, and he's really just a machine doing his work. But then again, she said she talked to him, so maybe he's actually a person. I don't know. But either way, she's innocent and she's being hunted. Let's see. I mean, I think it's gonna come down to me having to kill Hector if I... I try to avoid...
The sky feels
I know,
like
man, I know. I try to avoid spoilers as much as possible while looking at a map full of spoilers, but... So I didn't, read absolutely everything, and just glazed over much of it. But, well, we'll see. I don't know for sure that there is a fight against Hector, but, well, we'll see, I guess. I mean, for one, I thought that meeting her down there where we just talked was the last step of her questline, but apparently it's not, so, clearly shows that I don't know everything. Hey.
I have no business with you.
Actually, you do.
Keep walking.
Are you Hector? Dangerous man, huh? You spoke to the Gilly? You're Hector, the bounty hunter. Hector, yes. but I'm no bounty hunter. What did she tell you? She asked me to reason with you. I represent the Devonian family of Blister Rock. The Devonians have been wronged. Gilly has wronged them. She's murdered their father, a helpless old man. She must return for judgment. But I mean, if nothing else, she definitely hasn't murdered him. There's a legal term for it, of course. There's a gross neglect or something, I don't know. Or, yeah, I don't know. She didn't mean for him to die. It doesn't matter. You could let her go. No.
No more talk. Leave.
Dude, you're making a mistake.
Leave now, or I'll defend myself.
Okay, I guess I'll...
She'll be treated fairly.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Walk away.
What if I don't?
I'm prepared for violence.
Yeah, same.
No more warnings.
It's okay, man.
Leave now.
I won't.
Fine.
Hector, Blister Rock Security. I have a feeling like he's not exactly the worst enemy I've fought in this game. Oh, hey. Yeah, stand next to that wall. That's working.
This is not good.
Nope. Not for you, anyway. You can still give up, you know. I have no reason to want to kill you, other than not wanting you to kill Gilly, so... If you could just stop being an idiot. Or not.
Strange place to die.
Yikes.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
We could have talked instead.
Yep, that's true. I mean, he was doing his job, kind of, but he was also being a real dick about it, so, you know. A little bit sorry, but not too sorry. It's okay, I'll be fine. Wait, yes, actually this is the right way. I guess I have to return all the way to where we last talked.
Here she comes again.
Yep. And she goes again. Probably for the last time, too. Hey, there you are.
What happened?
Well, you can probably guess.
Did you talk to Hector?
Yes. Hector's dead. I'm sorry. You had to? He didn't want to talk. Thanks. It's not how I wanted things, but thank you. This is for you. Your gun? I don't need it. Weren't you going to sell it? Nah, it's too heavy to lug around. Hudson good shot. Also, 2 achievements, readiness, and it was an accident. Oh, okay. So the achievement for her questline and for getting all the weapons. Nice. You should come back to camp with me. Yeah, really. I mean, how are you going to leave this planet? Or moon? I know, but it's not easy being around all these people. The ship's almost ready. You don't have to stay here.
I'll think about it.
Don't think too long. And please do come.
Did you bury him?
No.
I guess I should go bury him.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Maybe, why not? Sure.
He deserves to be buried, at least.
I guess.
He deserves to be buried, at least.
Right. Well, you do that, but don't take too long. Wait, okay. Next up, let's see if that boss is there. Supposedly. And I might have just missed it when I was here first. Or maybe I didn't. There's supposed to be an invisible woman, I guess? Up here? And the first time you approach her, she like talks to you, tells you to stay away. I wonder if I really don't remember. I might have had such an encounter, and I probably just didn't know what that was about at the time. I mean, of course I would have been confused about it. Thing is, she isn't here. And I don't know. I mean, maybe it's because we had the event with Gilly here, so I suppose what I can try is rest, reset, basically. We don't quite have enough currency to level up. No, not exactly. Or at least 1,000 off. You know what? To be on the safe side, because only resting was not enough to reset, to fully reset Old Singer. So, just in case. Nothing. Okay. I guess I'll read up on how exactly this is supposed to work again. I mean, the first time around there's supposed to be a warning, and then I guess you're supposed to see her footsteps or something. But I don't see or hear anything, so that's not very encouraging. But I'm pretty sure she also drops the final suit module that I'm missing, so I really hope that it's not too late. And why would just a boss encounter be missable, right? It's an NPC questline. I could get that, and I'm surprised, honestly, really surprised that we were still able to finish Gillies. But yeah. Anyway, I really would like to get this, so let me just look that up. Okay, so I think she's actually here, and it's just extremely subtle. Oh, yeah, okay. I see, though. There's the footsteps, or just little dust clouds. Yeah, and then occasionally you just hear her giggling, I guess. But something's eventually supposed to happen. I mean, it's super easy to miss, though. Holy crap. Okay, there she is. I don't know if you need to stay close, but I guess I'll try. Huh? Oh, okay, she's right here. Hey, lady.
Careful.
Oh, there's the warning. Okay, so I definitely did not experience this the first time around. Careful, you say. Okay, now she's running. And I think now you just have to reset the room, and then she's gonna be upstairs, and you can actually fight her. This, I mean, very in character for the game. This is a very weird and very obscure thing. So easy to miss in the first place.
Saymond is my bounty.
Oh, really? I mean, I'm not hunting Saymond or anything. Devil Wink the Vanished. Ouch. Okay, so those do damage you. Oh, there she is. Huh. Wow, 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 wow. Don't stand in that stuff. Oh, also, I equipped the gun. Neat.
Keep away from me!
Yikes, the damage is pretty bad. Oh. I should have just dashed through that rather than away from it. That's for sure. What? Oh, I'm... Huh? I can't shoot. Why can I not shoot? The pistol, that is. There we go. Does it take energy? Or... Ah. Maybe? Okay, so you can only shoot her when she's not cloaked, I guess. Well... Oh, also instant yellow root thing. Summer Step achievement, Summer Step module and fully equipped achievement. There we go, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Oh, so the gun actually takes energy. I see. And a huge chunk of stamina as well. Gift from Gilly fires high velocity rounds. Alright. Hudson good shot. I mean, I think that was dealing pretty good damage. I was expecting higher fire rate, faster fire rate, and less damage per round, really. And yeah, but that's not quite what it is. I don't know. It feels kind of unwieldy, so I think I'll go back to probably my good old pain wheel. It's interesting for sure, but I don't know if I want to necessarily, you know, experiment a lot with it. Summer Step, though, increases movement speed. Oh, for 6, I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, that's really just convenience, isn't it? And, I mean, I've done most of my backtracking, if not all of it, at this point, so... In fact, yeah, I mean, I got all the items. I guess that's the thing that I really wanted. Because, you know, I got pretty close without having to look anything up, so, you know, it would have been a shame to just be missing out on 1 or 2 items, modules. I mean, I guess I would have definitely missed Gilly. Hey Gilly, thanks for the gun.
He deserves to be banned, at least.
Right. Just because I completely neglected this one area. I mean, I have no excuse for that. I should have double checked. I don't know. Did I ever consider it and just decided that it seemed too minor to have something, and then it had, you know, well, 2 steps of Gilly's questline and that boss. Oh well. Right. Well, we're up here, and well, presumably or supposedly it's supposed to. Whatever. It's supposed to work anywhere in the mountain area. So let's just see if that's true. Just power down here. Wait a few seconds, it says. That's more than a few seconds. Okay, so maybe I'll try it at the top of the cliff. If that doesn't work, I guess I'll try to use it, or to do it where I saw Ghost Lady appear briefly. Let's do it here. Oh, okay. I was just about to say something. Not sure what. The cut machine. She did mention that. Are we anywhere? Oh, what? That's not where we are. So were we actually physically transported somewhere? I mean, I suppose there is teleportation. So that wouldn't be completely unprecedented, but... The cut machine. I don't remember what she said about it. She mentioned it, but she said many things. Many very confusing things.
I'm here. Always here.
Okay. And you are...
At this time, here.
You have a tail or something. Kind of weird looking. No offense. Hello? Scientist. Clearly not human. Yes. You're aware, apparently, and certain of the moment. Hubris, but no matter. Welcome to the cut machine. I mean, is it the cut machine? A machine that has been cut? Or a cut machine? A machine that cuts? I guess that would be a cutting machine. Also, I think the ghost lady actually... that part was actually voice acted, and she said the cut machine. I seem to remember that anyway, but I might be wrong. Not that I would know what that means, what that implies either way. You are... what? What are you exactly? That's the question, isn't it? I'm not sure. Maybe... Charlie's ghost that... I don't know, escaped... I mean, yeah, okay. I thought a bit more about that. So... Simon was talking about how normally ghosts, you know, people's ghosts, so I guess literally their souls escaping their bodies in the moment of death, get sucked into the worm creature that lives inside the sun, inside every sun, apparently, which is kind of wild, if that's actually true. Except that he weakened the one in this solar system's sun, the worm, that is, so that it no longer consumes souls, or ghosts, I guess. And thus, or is it specifically only this moon that's somehow separated, that's out of the worm's reach, and thus whoever dies on this moon, their ghost does not actually get sucked into the worm, or eaten by the worm, but remains on the moon to, you know, I don't know, be a ghost here and do whatever a ghost does. And so maybe Charlie's ghost just, I don't know, inhabits this death suit now. Maybe that's what death suits are constructed for. Maybe they're, I don't know. Because, I mean, clearly there was some sort of interaction and, you know, something happening, some kind of significance to Deathsuit having found Charlie's escape pod, I guess. And then that weird little conversation with Pasha. I don't know, just... It seems like something along those lines is implied, but who knows what's really happening. Maybe things are gonna become clearer. I'm not sure if this sequence here is gonna help much. What are you looking for? Nothing? I'm just exploring. I mean, I guess we are technically looking for something. We're looking for a way to switch off the static field. Ghosts sometimes come looking for a home. Must seem a fine embrace, our chamber. Angles, vibrations, all precisely calculated. Built to replicate a specific aspect of Mos Scorna, to hold the spirit tight outside time, while we make our cuts and you don't know these words, do you? It's confusing. I mean, I know most of the words. I don't know what Mos Gorna is. Although, wasn't Gorna the name Simon gave the worm? Or worms living in the sun? Or was it something similar, but not quite that? Apparently the machine actually does make cuts. Into what? Who knows? Yes, it's confusing, by the way. A little confusing. That's okay. It's not important now. Are you curious to see the world's end? Marvel at the quiet, whatever you are. I'll show you the end. Will you? Do I want to see that? It was by my hand. No, I shouldn't feel such pride. Mr. Jessico was always a genius. I only his assistant. I turn dials, flip switches, take notes. Still, I'm here, at the very last. At this time, and it is my hand to be precise in the end. Jessico? Simon, you know him as. Construct, you know him as. In your moment, he's both of these. But to me, both were Jessico. Right, and there's a third one as well. Jessico was a brilliant man. He set aside his family, spent his wealth and his youth, built up laboratories and ship machines. They mocked him for it. Cruel nonsense that only made me love him more. No one believed in the soul, but he found it. No one believed in God, but he found that too. The Gorna in the sun. The eater of ghosts. That is supposed to be God? I don't know about that. We built this chamber in order to split Mr. Jessico's spirit into 3 separate beings. 2 remained here on the moon. The anchors, Simon and Construct, snug in their metal. The third, the pure ghost, we set adrift. It was pulled up to the sun, to the mouth of the worm god. But Mosgorna could not swallow Jessico's ghost, as it was tied down, as it was here and there, 3 places at once. Jessico had hoped this incongruity would rip its gut, rend it through, bleed the dumb beast and kill it outright. Instead, we find ourselves in stalemate. That's your perspective in any case. Gorna remains, injured but alive. A third of Jessico remains, caught in his mouth. The ghosts linger. The Roslok invade. The dead rise. The world ends. My perspective is different. Here, now, in my moment, is only hope and progress.
Press your ear to my heart, Explorer. There is only joy. Only this moment. I've checked the figures, adjusted the lenses, initiated the sequence. I have vaporized brave Jessico's body, cut his spirit in 3. A success. In this moment, always a success.
Okay. So that's what the machine is supposed to cut, or was built to cut and has already cut and is eternally cutting in this one moment? Sure, that makes sense.
The same
I mean, in a way it does.
The construct part shudders. The ghost part drifts. The cut machine hums. Our work is forever. Leave or stay. It's the same thing.
To you, perhaps, but I got things to do? Huh. Well, this was very enlightening. Sorry, I had to try. So do I just do this again? Or not? I mean, there wasn't really an entrance, I just appeared somewhere. Oh. Okay. That works, I guess. The cut machine achievement. Get very confused. I assume it says. Well, okay. I'm sure that was I mean... I kind of understand. I was expecting it to be, from just what little I read about it. I was expecting it to be way more obscure and random. But, I mean, it's all coherent, I suppose. Just still pretty crazy stuff, but you know, kind of the kind of crazy that I like. So that's good. Anyway, I mean, yeah, this episode is getting long, but I have a feeling like there's really not much left to do, and I guess I'll just accept this maybe going a little bit over time. But I feel like I'm ready to end it. I think I've seen everything I can see. There are definitely more things to do. Pretty sure there are, like, at least... well, I don't know, maybe not 20, but 10 achievements or so left. I guess there's one for not dying ever. There's one for beating the game on hard difficulty, which I guess I'll unlock.
You're here.
But there must be more hidden stuff. Yes, I'm here. Is this the laboratory? Yes. Will you open the door? If I don't shut down the static field, my friends will die. You'll have to speak to my brother. The construct? He's inside. You'll need to ask him yourself. He won't listen to me anymore. He may listen to you. He has moments. He forgets what it's like to be small, to need things. But he's not cruel. That's good, at least. Does that mean he's not gonna fight back if I see myself forced to, I don't know, destroy him? What's the static field meant for? Why does he want all the ships to crash? Oh, it's nothing to do with that. That's an accident, some broken math. A stitch in my head while arranging the spaces between the spaces. We were just looking for another way to track the ghosts. One of 1,000 experiments. Parallel research, all avenues. Nothing left undone. You know, I had a feeling like this static field effect was just some sort of side effect. Okay. We didn't even realize the field was interfering with spacecraft until the surface was littered with wrecks. I suggested shutting it down, of course, but Construct disagreed, and I didn't argue the point. Maybe you should have, though. I mean, I guess you're kind of past just normal human existence, if you ever were human in the first place. But you at least realize that, you know, human beings that are not quite on your level still value their lives and everything, and just them dying in the dozens, if not hundreds, by crashing onto this moon due to some unforeseen side effect is kind of a bad thing, right? I mean, you do realize that. You could have insisted a bit more. Oh well. You should have argued, yes. Okay, at least you see that now. It means nothing to shut off the field for an hour or a day, long enough for your ship to escape. The data is hardy and old. Whatever we miss won't be missed. If he just listens.
If he understands what's being asked, how small a thing you're asking, he can't mind.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just one experiment of countless many, then, you know, it's really not a big deal, right? Of course, it's not going to be that easy, though.
No, that's wrong. He'll never listen. It would take effort to listen, the slightest effort, but he has none left. His effort is taken fully, smashed in the mountains or rotted in the sun over and over, day after day. I'm certain he'll kill you.
Oh, cool.
Almost certain.
Almost certain, huh? Well, it's slightly better.
Perhaps we'll meet again, in the grinding gut of a mindless worm.
Yeah, you know, let's hope not.
I'm sorry, Little Blue. I'm
okay.
Sorry.
Too bad you can come and kill your brother. Lesker 8 Laboratory. Lesker 8. Okay. Just one straight corridor? More of those eye things? Or, are they the same? Hey there, big guy. Uh-oh, wait. I suppose there's a save room not that far away. Are you one of the big bots, though?
Oh,
Still functioning?
you're one of the statues.
I mean, they're obviously not statues.
Did Construct build you? Did he build all of you?
Are you actually fighting me, though? Big bot.
Wait,
Don't.
you shouldn't fight. I need to see Construct.
God, no. Stop. God. Okay. Summons a whole swarm of those things. Oh god. What's going on outside again? Oh god. You're gonna shoot them my way? Yeah. Of course you are. How do you avoid this? Oh god. Like, consistently. I guess that kinda worked. Okay, that wasn't that many. Yeah, okay, 2 waves. Uh-oh. That somehow worked, even though I accidentally dashed the wrong way. Kind of focusing more on dodging than actually dealing damage, which makes this fight last pretty long. Yeah, I should definitely be doing this a lot more. Oh, okay. Oh god. I tried to dodge, by the way, just for the record. Oh god. I keep saying oh god a lot. Okay, let's try to stay overheated. Sure that works. Yep, did that, and I thought I was ready for it, but apparently I was not. Okay. 3 times? Nope. Bring down, buddy. Sorry. What? Oh. Okay.
Are we done?
Are we?
Good. You should rest. I have to see Construct now.
Please sit down, achievement unlocked. Okay. I mean, okay, maybe this was the final boss and Construct is actually gonna be cooperating? What are the odds of that? This place has seen better days, and this is the final room. Oh no. I mean, honestly, I should just go ahead and save, well, heal up right now. Because if there is a fight coming up, and it seems like there is, I have no chance with 1 healing left. Surely I only need to fight the big bot once, right? I mean, I guess if I have to redo it, I'll do it off camera. But yeah, I want to start this with, you know, full health and full healing charges. Otherwise it seems kind of pointless. Alright, and back we are with all of our stuff. Thankfully, the game did not make me fight the big bot again. Although it had me worried for a second, because the light walls are still up. We're still up. It's you! It really is you!
Hello? just need to, I have to shut down the static field, okay? Hello?
Hello? I cannot shoot, by
Wait.
the way. Oh, this again. I suppose at least this time you're not going to run away. Because this is your place.
Wait!
You'll just keep doing that rather than listen to me? I mean, clearly he's noticing my presence and he's reacting.
Wait!
Wow, okay. What? Wait. No, no, no. You didn't just destroy me. Come on. Really? Oh no, okay.
Please. If they stay here, they'll die. I can't let them die. I can't let them die.
Please get up. Wait, he actually shut it down?
Thank you.
Come on. Not like this. What? Oh. Yes, come on. Crawl. You can do it. Someone can come pick you up. Surely they'll come looking for you.
There you are.
Yes.
You're still in there, right?
I hope so.
You're still alive?
I'm here.
Thank goodness. Hey, what happened? You hurt? This isn't me. What? Okay, come on, get up. We have to get back to Gambler. The field's down. We're leaving. I can't. What? What do you mean you can't? Come on. Get up, let's go. Come on. I'm done. I'm done. Please.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean you're done?
I'm sorry I left you alone so long.
What? What? Wait. Don't,
Goodbye, Pasha.
So it's actually Charlie and
Goodbye.
she remembered finally? But is it because the suit is too heavily damaged? Was too heavily damaged by construct? Or because it was only ever gonna last for so long? I mean, you know, I had my suspicions with her growing so tired after delivering the parts, of course. So maybe that was just she was just showing signs of, you know, getting weaker. Maybe a ghost can only stay around for so long. Oh man. Yeah, unfortunately I was expecting a sad ending like that. It's a real shame. Are we not even gonna learn if Gilly decided to come with them, at least? She deserves a new start. A new life. Can we speed things up. No, I didn't. I wasn't holding A. Excuse me? Safely away and hardened achievements. New Game Plus is available on save slots that have cleared the game. This allows you to go through the game again with additional challenges. Additional challenges, you say? While retaining most of your items and equipment. Okay. Well. Available, you say? Oh, okay, I can specifically select that. Huh. But I can also keep playing, apparently. Now, I'm not aware of any other things. Well, there might be. I didn't look at the list of all the hidden achievements and everything, so there might be more things I can do. I mean, I probably also missed a couple of things. Like, I think there's an achievement for hanging out with Pasha in that one room, for example, and having a bit more of a, a bit more story there. So that's unfortunate. I would have liked to see that, but I missed that, and probably other things too. So this is not like 100% all achievements run, of course, but I never expected that, and I'm totally happy with ending it right here. I mean, it's definitely a bittersweet ending. At least the crew and Gambler and possibly Gilly will finally make it off this moon and can, continue living their lives. And yeah, I don't know, maybe Deadsuit or Charlie was never had a chance to actually go with them, because I don't know, maybe she could only ever exist on the moon anyway because of the special conditions there. Maybe the ghost could only stay conscious or stay in control of the dead suit for so long. Who knows? Maybe it was getting attacked or deactivated repeatedly by Construct only sped things up, only brought the inevitable about sooner. I don't know. Definitely a bittersweet ending though. But what a lovely game. I mean, the artwork, the sound design, the writing was absolutely outstanding. I just love all the characters. I don't know, from the ones that don't say much. I mean, Bill in his own way is a great character, just as the absolutely wild like Jessica / Saymond, and that everything that's connected to that whole storyline. That is just I love that kind of weird side of science fiction. So yeah, good stuff. All the philosophy. So I thoroughly enjoyed this. Maybe I didn't enjoy the whole having to farm for quite a bit of currency to buy all the items from the shop part, but obviously that's a completely optional thing. No one forces you to do that at all, except your own completionism. So, not really the game's fault, but they could have made that a little bit easier. I don't know. Because, even with that farm spot, that was not particularly great. I don't know. But again, it's, I didn't need to do that. I just wanted to. So, not really holding that against the game. The weird bug with the map icons just randomly changing and thus rendering the whole existence of, the whole system with all those various icons moot. That's a weird one. Other than that, very solid. I mean, yeah, great game. I enjoyed it a lot. So, and I hope so did you. If you watched all the way to the end, I guess you did. Thanks for watching, by the way, as always. Yeah. If you enjoyed it, obviously hit the like button to let me know, and also leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon in some other Let's Play. Bye-bye.